What's going on, family? I wanted to check in some while I was laying this out. Doing independent welding today. Right, I always like record that. I like to line things out, make it simpler. Got to kind of do this in stages when you lay it out. That way you won't mess up your layout. Always tack the real the angle first. That way if I have to move it, I can adjust it. It'll be real easy to adjust. That's what I have to do. So you always want to make sure you got it tacked up good. And with this one, I actually go through here and I tack up. I tack up everything, make sure it's good. And then I fall back and weld it out. To me, it's better that way. It's a lot better, easier too. I gotta get my gloves adjust. I've been had these here for a minute, so it's about time for me to invest in another, some more field gloves for my welding hood. I like the pipeliner hood, I can't lie to you. I actually like it that it's where I can be able to grind if I need to. So I can kill two birds with one stone with it. One reason I really like it. That's right there, look down. watch here. My line is actually almost look like my line got off. Really look at my line. That's the other thing when you're doing it, just gotta take the time and make sure, because as you move, certain stuff can kind of try to walk on you. So you have to pay attention to that. This shit is actually going pretty smooth. Due to me not having a table, you know, it's still all good. Watch these. Make sure it don't try to tilt on you. I'm literally. Damn. I just realized something. I was gonna put this extra piece here, but honestly, I really don't have to. I can leave this extra piece off this end down here and put my post, because that's where my post will come in at. I'm glad I just noticed that, because That can kill a few birds with one stone while we're doing it too. So instead of putting this on this corner, I can run my handrail straight down here. And see, this is the modification sometimes when you literally, as you working on it, you come up with something. And I literally just came up with a new way to do this rail at the end. I'm like, man, I can go straight up right here. And I wasn't thinking about that at first. But now that I know where it's going to, I literally can do that. So that's a good idea. The more I sit here and think about it, I'm like pondering, should I make my end longer and attach it? Or should I just weld my end on? And if I do this, then I can weld it right on the top. But that'll be a lot of unnecessary welding. Since I got a rod that's got to come down through here anyway. So instead of welding that out, I'm gonna wait on that one. One of these I gotta fix it. I did a move. I think that's how it's going to be. As you lay the things out, you just have to figure it out as you go. You know what I mean? Step in and see what everybody's thinking. Man, there's a lot of different ways. Actually, I'm in Oklahoma City right now, and I'm helping people like those who want to volunteer their time to actually weld and fabricate. So it's a lot of different ways. HogOn. Most definitely. What's up? Like I say, I'm in the Oklahoma City area right now. My goal is to start jumping off the classes, but if a person is in the area and actually want to get some free tutoring, as far as coming in, helping me, you know, when I'm on certain projects, once a week, twice a week or whatever, until I kick off the school. So I'm working to get the school jumped off, but right now I'm just taking my time. What's going on, family? HogOn, just stepping in. Like I say, I'm working on a little fabrication right now, trying to get a couple things done. As I line out the staircase, I'm actually coming up with different ideas as I go. Starting to get a little smoky in here, so I wanted to check my ventilation real quick. I think I got it replaced. That's what I've been, when I was putting that one on, my frame had moved some. So I'm gonna trim it out. But independent welding is where it's at. Especially once you get your niche, you find out what you like to do. The opportunities are actually endless for you. Where's my oven? My other hammer. Looked like that one was the only one that I actually got off. Thinking I got this one too though. I had to cut that out because I tacked it in there and didn't realize that my frame had moved. So it had moved some and I didn't really realize it. So what we're gonna do, we leave this end off. I gotta tack this other side, because if I don't, I think it's gonna be too flimsy. So let me do that real quick. hand-look gap bridge on that one. Now, I should be able to look up that. Now, even though you know this is gonna go up, it's gonna go up here, but y'all get the picture of what it's gonna look like. But my goal is, like I said, I have to just take it together. And you always want to do your one side first. So at my other side, it's gonna be simple because I'm gonna lay it right on top of one another. That way I have a left and a right. So that makes it easier when you do it too. This will be actually my left side. And I'm gonna lay out my right side right on top of it. Now this concrete is a little uneven. I got like a little slope over here. So that made that process a lot easier because I literally can just lay this on there. It even lined up, like it don't have too much of a little gap in it just because I had to lift it up. If I would have tacked it together just flat, it would have been like this because the concrete ain't completely level, so I had to kind of keep it on. When I take these pieces, get my clamp. And I literally came up with a different way to do this last for the rail at the end because I got the straight angle. I can run my inches up, come down and tie it into this end and make it like perfect. So because the rail ain't gonna go all the way down to the first step, I'm gonna make it start like on the second step, stepping up on the third step because you're not really up off the ground, and as you get up on that, that's when you'll grab the rail. So I'm gonna make it that way. I think that'll be real neat. Yeah, I think it'll be real neat when it's all said and done. It looks like I'm gonna have to put one more clamp on it to keep it down here. So that looks good. Let me check in on my family, see what y'all talking about. Staircase, yes, it's a staircase. What do you mean? Does the prints come with the bill of material? What do you mean? I don't understand that one. Yes, I'm making a staircase. So hopefully everybody understand. I'm making a staircase for the HogOn Cafe, and it's for to get on the top deck. So I'm making it so that way my clients and different friends and family and loved ones and people just come by to check out the shop or come by to purchase something. You know what I mean? They can be able to go on top to check out the deck. So my goal is to design something modern and to utilize the top space up there. So that's really what I'm doing. Right now, I'm lining out this area to get ready to build my second one. And before I do, I like making sure everything is tight. So I want to make sure that my pieces are tight because I'm making it identical to the one that is before on the ground. So I'm gonna make it identical to that one. You know, kind of like a twin. See this one, like I got the trim, right? I got to trim this one. That's good. Look like I'm gonna have to get one more. This is more somewhere. Oh, this is one. I gotta trim this top of it. It's kind of off a little bit. More off the top. And there we go. There we go. And this one is actually short. This got to go up somewhere. So I need one more clamp because I don't know if I got another one in here. I think I got the other one inside the cafe, so I might have to just adjust that. There we go. This one, for some reason, I got one of the sparks, so I'm trying to make sure. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, now. Now we can start tacking it up. The main pieces are the uprights. All the uprights are basically the same. They 12 inches. But you know how sometimes when you cut them, you might have an 1/8 inch or so might be gone, so to speak. this end lined up like well, quite well. Cut this wire down. Hope y'all doing good on this Friday. Like I say, I'm trying to get a little bit done. And that turned out well right there. Make sure my piece didn't move down here. Now you won't believe how I hit that, and that junk still moving on it. Which will happen because I don't have it in a straight brace, so I have to take my time with it. Because it barely has to move a little bit. So let's look. Perfect. So that is turning out pretty good right now. I notice how my pieces trying to climb. This one I need to clean. That's the cool thing about it too, because as you make your pieces, Sometimes all you have to do is just barely hit, knock a little piece off of it, and you good to go. As long as you take your time and get the best fit, the weld up will be easy for you. It'll be a breeze. And actually, the last step, you know, which is the easiest part. Okay, so knock that out. Let me grab me some water real quick. Check in. My messages. Yes, this is MIG welded. Actually, it is flux core. So it is actually flux core. So that's what it is. Check out wheels for a shipping container. Yes, most definitely. You know, honestly, I've already been looking into some of them. I've been coming up with a few different ideas to be able to use on a few different aspects. So I have been thinking about that most definitely. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Actually, trying to line this out. My goal wasn't actually to go live this long. I actually just been letting it run. I I've been setting my first top pieces, so now I literally got to fall back and tack the angle up. My other piece of angle, which is the other angle is basically for the landing. So instead of using a tube, which I did at first, it made it kind of hard when you're drilling your holes. So what I did, I come up with an idea to use the angle as my landing for the wood treads. That way I'm just drilling through that one side of that angle, you know? I can put my 2 to 3 holes here, and then the wood sits completely under there, and my bar that I use to support it will go right under the angle, and I can weld down both sides, you know what I mean? So that was the concept behind this. And also, like I say, it still makes it good structurally sound because I weld the half inch here, I mean the inch and a half here, inch and a half there. So we're gonna fall back, I guess, and go up. I like to start, like if I start from the front, I always like to carry it back so if anything happened, I can catch it, you know what I mean? But if I start from one end, then I flip and go from this end, sometimes some stuff can happen and you like, damn, you know, I've been there too. So I try to start from one end all the time, work hard, work smart, not hard. I don't necessarily like double working myself, so I like to try to work smart as possible. And you know, right now, I'm doing everything in the raw, so I don't have the nice shop at the moment that I will have one day. But I'm utilizing the garage, and like we all know, you know, everything isn't perfect. Don't find out just right. Like I might should have put my tube in. I got this. It looks like I'm gonna have to move. It moves some, and I can't put my angle in there. It's all good, easy to fix. Like I say, that's just part of it. You know, when you're working on your stuff, you're gonna have little small trials and errors, you know. It is what it is. And this is flux core, so I do have gas over here, but I actually don't use gas unless I'm doing a project and it requires it. Most of the stuff I do is for the field. It's in the field. And when you're in the field, you know, doing this, you actually got different little tolerances than you normally would, you know. I find my other little hammer. I don't know where I did it with. I didn't go look at my truck. I got a lot of my tools still in there. I like those tight fits like that though. I ain't gonna lie. That is. That is perfect. Might have to use that one. Let me go to my truck and see what I did with my other little small hammer. That's another thing I thought about too. When you put the long ones in first, sometimes you have to fall back and make sure everything is in its spot. Shit happens, you know. Might have to use that again. Look like the mailman's out there. Look like I may got some. My AWS paperwork should be in. I just filled out for my new card. The mail been super slow here lately because I filled out for my card a month ago. And normally when you do your AWS search, you can fill it out. They'll send you a receipt in the mail. And then after you get your receipt, a little short after that, you'll get your certificate, which is your pocket size ID for your certification. So I'm actually waiting to get my AWS in any day. And the mailman just ran, so that might be going smooth right now. The only thing is, this one got a lot of steps, I think 13, due to due to the height of the container because it's a high cube. So we are almost done with tacking up the staircase, and my goal is to literally to weld it up tomorrow. You know the cool thing about this? I came up with this design in the desert, and believe it or not, I started picking up more sales before I left. Look like my wire stuff. Left my flyers. Gotta clean these tips. Sometimes this happens. I call it recycling because a lot of times you can use your tip cleaners for your torch. Use your tip cleaners for your torch, and you can clean out your tips with it. So instead of throwing them away, just take that torch tip and clean it up. Put it in there, and you can save a lot of your tips. Because I do this unless it gets stuck and fused in there where you can't clean it. Always clean it. And normally do that right before we get to the last one. That's how it goes. the last few we have. That's normally when you hit your little problems when you sum it up. I'm not going to weld it out today. My goal is to just get everything lined up. That right there is going to cooperate with me, right? Improvising right now. Last but not least, so let's sum it up. The tacking part of the process. So sum that up. My goal was just to tack everything together, and that way I can weld it out, clean it up, and I still have to build the handrails. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on and weld out the base, fall back, do the handrail part, because I'm gonna have to move this stuff over here because I need to slide this down some to get my 42 inches of my handrail and still have enough room without hitting this wall. So I gotta come back here. So I'm gonna have to move this stuff out the way sometime tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it today. and then I'll fall back and start working on the other process. But just wanted to show y'all, give y'all some heads up of what I was doing. These are actually my jigs. See, I make these here, so that way I already have my angles, you know. Some of them I got 2 on both sides for my holes. So I think these are good to have, like whatever products that you come up with, it's good to make jigs off of them. You know what I mean? Make some stuff where if you got to make them again or whatever, you can fall back, get your pieces, and that way you can keep going. I think this is wise to do. I do it with all my products. I always make jigs because if I need to duplicate it again or I need someone else to do it, it'll be easy for them to do it. So that's why it's good to make you some jigs. Normally I keep them all up in one spot. I'm gonna show you this. Show you what it looks like before I let you go. Appreciate it. Yeah, you have to come up with ways to make things easy as you work on them, you know. I like to say working smart and not hard. So if you know you're going to be working on something and you're going to be duplicating it, me personally, I think it's wise to go on and start working on that process, you know. That way, once you fall back and do it again, you don't have as much time consumed in it. And I'm going to have to push this back up. I'm going to have to probably move this stuff over here, but I ain't going to do that today. I did enough. Today I've been doing a lot. Today I got a lot going on, so I'm gonna show you how it looks on the floor so you can check it out. And as you see, this end right here I left off because the handrail is going to come up here. So both handrails are going to come up here. So I'm going to attach them straight to that, weld them on there, and then they'll go down. I weld there, and then the middle piece for the support, the middle support piece. So my goal is to make it look just like the rails on the HogOn Cafe at the top. So I'm going to go with the same pattern on there with the staircase. So I want to give y'all an update of what it looks like. Like I say, today, it's been a day. I actually got some mail, so I'm just gonna step out here. Today has been a day. Got a few things accomplished. It's actually been raining, man, like a lot. Now the sun trying to peep out at the end of the day. Try to make it sticky, you know, before the day is over with. But it's nice though. You can tell it's coming back though, because it's dark back there. Thought I had some mail. Junk mail. Need to say. Just wanted to check in with y'all today though. Let you see me do some independent welding at the headquarters. Like I say, I'm in the garage making it happen until, you know, the day I have the shop, you know what I mean? But you got to use what you got. And without going and streaming dead, I try to keep from doing that, man. I try to figure out ways to, because I done bumped my head so many times. So now I try to just lighten up the load, you know what I mean? So just wanted to check in with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been a good day. Hopefully everybody have a good Friday. Everybody had a good, productive, safe day. You know what I mean? Hopefully you got some good things going on. I'll probably most definitely be coming back tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning sometime to work on a new episode of some things I've been thinking about. And then we're also going to work on this. So I'll probably go live again of me just welding it up, you know, like I was fitting it today. So this is a process that I needed to get done. So I'm glad it's done because, you know, one thing for sure, when you got things you got to take care of in life, anything, if you don't do it, if you don't go on and make that move, it's not going to get done. You know, sometimes we wait on people to do certain things that we could actually do ourselves. And once you start doing them, because a lot of times, you know, we be needing help or you be wanting help from someone, but you don't want, ain't nobody really seeing you do anything. So if you start putting some actions behind it and actually start doing some things, then I think that you will get a greater return. You know what I mean? People real start helping you and showing some assistance because they see that, hey, this person is for real. Um, this king is for real. This queen is for real. She really, or he really own what they're trying to do. So I think that it's best just to make actions speak louder than words, you know, and get your hog on that way. Hog on, Black Phoenix. I'm out. Y'all be blessed.